The
Yes, I'm
first presenter
Shamina.
will be
I will
Shamina.
present our spiral process model. Our first phase is communication phase. In this phase, we as a developer will interact with the stakeholder to gather the information and requirement. And the next phase is planning phase. All the business and system requirement will be analyzed and elaborated to find the alternate possible solution. The next phase is modeling. In this phase, graphic user interface will be designed based on activity diagram and use case specification. In this GUI, we will be include all the features they have to include in the system. Next is construction phase. Prototype will be created based on the graphic user interface that we will have designed in modeling phase. And the next phase is testing phase. The available prototype will be first be tested before to be presented to the client. We will do testing by using equivalent partition and will be documented in test case. After finish the first iteration. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain about our actors role and use case brief. The first actor is meeting administrator, and the task level goal is can meeting administrator initiate a meeting, and the priority is high. This is the brief for the use case actor meeting administrator. The second one is can meeting administrator upload meeting material, and the priority is medium. The after that is participant as the actor, and the goal is are the participant eligible to download meeting material, and the priority is medium, and the brief is uh, participant access to the system and participant download material from the system.
My name is Norizati and I am going to present our use case diagram. For our IUF Unity system use case diagram, we have two actors which are administrator and participant. And we also have four use cases which are login, manage users, manage meeting, and generate report. Next, we will look into our context diagram. We have two actors which are meeting administrator and participant. So the meeting administrator will pass meeting title, meeting date, meeting time, meeting venue, and meeting materials into the e-meeting system. And participant can access the details such as meeting title, meeting date, meeting time, meeting venue, and meeting material. Meeting, but the objective is to update the new meeting. The actor as an administrator and it triggers the participants. The condition for this use case is meeting administrator must log in into the system and must have a login ID and password. Basic flow for this use case is the user must open the meeting list and then the system will direct the administrator to the meeting list page. The user and then will click on the meeting that she wants to edit, and then the system will open the respective meeting details. The admin can then enter the title, the date, the time range, the venue, the participants, and upload all the meeting materials and meeting agenda. And then after it is saved, the meeting details is updated, the use case end. The alternate flow is also the same with create new meeting. If they can choose the date, if the date has passed, the system will not respond until participants choose upcoming dates. Choose the venue. If the venue is not available, the system will list out the available venue for the user to choose from. Exception flow. Invalid time range. Display why the time range is invalid. Request why the time range is invalid and then request to enter the new time range. Invalid venue. Display why the venue is invalid and then request to enter the new venue. First condition. Meeting will be updated with the new details. This is our activity diagram for update meeting details. User will click on the meeting list and then system will open the meeting list page. And then the user will click on desired meeting to view and then the system will open the meeting detail. For another use case, the same use case but the different objective is to view the meeting details. The actor is the administrator. So the condition is also the same for the full use case, but the basic flow, the user will open the meeting list and the system will open the meeting list page. The user will then Click on the desired meeting and the system will open the desired meeting details, use case and post condition. The administrator and participants can view.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Isha Sofia and I'm going to present create new meeting use case specification. So this use case name is manage meeting and its objective is to create a new meeting. The user is administrator and it is triggered by the participants. The precondition is meeting administrator must log in into the system and must have a login ID and password. First, the user must create a new meeting or click new meeting and the system will open the create new meeting page. Enter the title or the reason of the meeting. The system will fill in the title of the meeting. The user have to choose the date and the time range and the system will check if the date and the time range is available. Next, the user has to choose the venue and the system will check if the venue is available during the date. Next, user has to add participant or invite participant. The system will display a list of name and the user has to choose from it. The user may also upload meeting material or meeting agenda and it will be stored in the database. And then the user has to save the new meeting and the new meeting will be added into the system and the use case end. For the alternative flow, the user can choose the date. So the system will decide if the date has passed, the system will not respond to it until the participant choose upcoming dates. The user may also choose the venue and if the venue is not available, the system will list out available venue for user. And then the user may also add participants and the system can choose groups or add participants which is not inside the group. For the accession flow, the user insert invalid time range. So the system will display why the time range is invalid and request to enter a new time range. Or maybe the user enter an invalid venue, so the system will display why the venue is invalid and it will request to enter a new venue. So the post condition will be the meeting will be added and the participant will get notifications of the new meeting. So as for the prototype, the page will start from sign in. So the administrator must enter a valid username or their ID, which is, and they have to enter a valid password. After they click sign in, they will be redirected to the home page, which will show them the upcoming meeting or the previous 7 days meeting. So they have to click meeting and they have to add new meeting. So on the create a meeting page, they have to enter the meeting title, which is, and they should also enter the date. Next, they have to choose the venue, which is Ibn Sina room, and they have to enter the start and the end time, 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. They can also add user based on the individual, or they can add the group, which is group finance, and they can send the notification to the participants via email. They can also, so they have to click browse and they can click here to upload the material. And after they click confirm, the confirmation page will appear and this is the final result.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naizati and I will now present about the use case specification for update and edit meeting. The use case name is manage meeting, but the objective is to update the new meeting. The actor is the administrator and it triggers the participants. The condition for this use case is meeting administrator must log in into the system and must have a login ID and password. Basic flow for this use case is the user must open the meeting list and then the system will direct the administrator to the meeting list page. The user and then will click on the meeting that she wants to edit and then the system will open the respective meeting details. The admin can then enter the title, the date, the time range, the venue, the participants, and upload all the meeting materials and meeting agenda. And then after it is saved, the meeting details is updated, the use case end. The alternate flow is also the same with create new meeting. If they can choose the date, if the date has passed, the system will not respond until participants choose upcoming dates. Choose the venue. If the venue is not available, the system will list out the available venue for the user to choose from. Exception flow. Invalid time range. Display why the time range is invalid. Request why the time range is invalid and then request to enter the new time range. Invalid venue. Display why the venue is invalid and then request to enter the new venue. Post condition. Meeting will be updated with the new details. This is our activity diagram for update meeting details. User will click on the meeting list and then system will open the meeting list page. And then the user will click on desired meeting to view and then the system will open the meeting detail. For another use case, the same use case but the different objective is to view the meeting details. The actor is the administrator. The condition is also the same for the phone use case, but the basic flow, the user will open the meeting list and the system will open the meeting list page. The user will then click on the desired meeting and the system will open the desired meeting details. Use case and post condition, the administrator and participants can view the meeting details.
So I will now present the prototype for our meeting list. So if you open the meeting list, you can edit the meeting by clicking and editing your respective fields that you want to edit. So you can just insert any dates, you can insert any place, and you can insert the time, insert the members that you want to invite, and then you can browse, and then after that you can just press you can browse and then you can upload your meeting material, and then you can just press confirm. After pressing confirm, the detail is already saved. So if you go to the meeting list again, you can view. So this is the updated view of the meeting that you have edited. Thank you.
Case for
Salam Maisy.
Salam sekali.
Start lah balik. Salam
Okay,
Maisy.
okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will present about use case specification for manage user. This is use case specification. So, the objective is to create group for meeting participant. The actor is administrator and the precondition is admin must has a login ID and password. The basic flow is user select manage user button for the user action. System will direct user to create group page. And the next step is user enter group name and is follow all the step until use case end. And then the alternate flow is user action can select add user, can select all department and insert all the group of selected department and can search the member by enter name or IDs. So exception flow for this is wrong ID password and it cannot save the confirmation of the information, and it's shown here the system action of the exception flow. Okay, this is the prototype for the create new group. So firstly, admin will enter group name. This is KICT annual dinner. And then admin will insert group description. Member of this group consists of people in charge for KICT annual dinner event. So after that, admin will select the department. For example, for KICT, and then it will show the KICT member, department member. So it will add the member based on the shown member, and then notify the member if they added to the group. So
admin will select confirm after all the details in, and then after that it will show the details of the create new group. Okay, thank you.
I am Umi Amira binti Mahathir and I will be presenting the Generate Meeting Report use case. Okay, the objective of this use case is to upload all report weekly, monthly and annually for user to see, and the user or actor to access to this report is only administrator. Okay, the precondition is the administrator must log into the system. So there are 5 basic flow. Okay, the first step is user search report. Hey. Okay, the first step is user select report button. Then the system will verify the request. Secondly, user enter the title of the meeting and system save the meeting title. The thirdly, user enter the date and system save the meeting date. Fourthly, user upload report and the system will save the report to the database. Lastly, use case N for the action, for the user action, and then the system action will reflect the user action. Okay, for the alternate flow, user can download uploaded report and the system directed user to the download file. Exception flow, meeting report cannot be uploaded. The system pops out message, system error, and the system will load to the previous page. Post condition report is uploaded and the special requirement needed for this meeting report is the meeting report only can be edited by the meeting administrator. Business rules regarding this matter is the meeting report must not exceed 1 per meeting. Secondly, editing option must be done within the time given. Firstly, why we put report in a single tab alone? It is because report will be uploaded as soon as the meeting ended, in contrast to the other meeting material that should be uploaded before the meeting even started. In the report page, you will see meeting title, meeting date, and browse box. Using the browse box given, admin can search for the meeting report in the document file. You must enter the meeting title and the meeting date and click
5 years later.
the meeting material wanted and click open and upload the file material. After click upload button, you have uploaded message will appear. Just to ensure the meeting report is uploaded, click back to the meeting list, then click report under material, then the report uploaded will appear. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Izati and now I will present about our test case. Our module name is create new meeting. So the test title is to verify new meeting to be saved in the system. The description is to test a create meeting page. The precondition, user must be logged in as meeting administrator. First step for testing is to navigate to the create new page meeting page. So the expected result is a create new meeting page is displayed. The actual result is the user is navigated to the create new meeting page. The status pass. And then insert the meeting title. The expected result is can insert in any characters. Actual result is also the same and the status is pass. Choose a meeting date. Date can only be chosen for upcoming date. So it will pass if only the meeting can only be chosen on the upcoming date. Choose the start meeting time. You can choose any time slot and time can be chosen based on the given time slot. Will pass. Choose the meeting end time from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and can choose any time slot. And it will pass if the time can be chosen based on the given time slot. Choose the meeting venue. Can choose any meeting venue. So pass if the system can choose and the participant can be chosen in the drop-down menu. So it will be pass if the participant can be chosen in the drop-down menu. Up in the drop-down menu. So it will be pass if the participant can be chosen in the drop-down menu. Upload material and upload agenda is the same. So any format of the document is allowed to be uploaded. For example, material 1 PDF. So it would both pass material PDF. So it would both pass if and is both are allowed to be uploaded. So submit the meeting details. The user is navigated to the confirm meeting detail page. It will be passed if the confirm meeting detail page is displayed. First condition is create new meeting is successful. And then the next test case is to edit the meeting. Verify editing the meeting details are possible. Description test the meeting detail page. Precondition user must be logged in as a meeting administrator. So the steps are almost the same as a create new meeting, but the first step is navigate to meeting page list. So the expected result is meeting listed meeting page is displayed. Actual result, user is navigated to list meeting page. It will pass. So choose meeting to be edited. For example, KICT board meeting. So expected result is to be navigated to the meeting detail page. Actual result, it will be passed if the user is navigated to the chosen meeting page. So they can insert the meeting title, choose the meeting date, choose the meeting start time, choose the meeting end time, choose the meeting venue, choose participants, upload material and agenda, so it will submit the meeting detail. If after the submit, it will pass if the user is navigated to the confirm meeting page details. So editing in meeting details is successful. Thank you.